Hey YouTubers, Mike Martins here, Mike Martins channel. Want to send a big hug out to everybody. And here at the shop, let me open some lights for you guys. This is a little bit of a shop story, a business story, so you guys could understand distribution levels. Hold on, it's in my wife's side. I have a light here on my wife's side, the Filipino food mart. I should call it the Filipina Food Mart, which is exploding in business. Filipinos coming from all over different parts of the province when they're visiting. They must see the Filipino Food Mart in Merritt, BC. Anyways, okay, before I kick this off, there's board games. I've been selling board games for about 14, 15 years. I'll leave a link below to my Board Game Life documentary. And I've been in the board game business for many years. I've been selling cardboard fun, dice, unplug, get off the damn electronics, socialize with people, and that's what I've been promoting for years. Now, that symbol right there, I don't know if the light's on it, right there, that's called Fantasy Flight Games. Fantasy Flight Games makes really good games, and no, I'm not plugging them. I'll explain why. They make games like Descent. They make really good games. Lots of really, really good games they make. And we are going to discontinue, well, we are selling off what we have left. They make the Arkham Horror series. They make Mansions of Madness. Games like that. So, we're going to discontinue selling anything Fantasy Flight related, not because we have any problems with Fantasy Flight, and we actually think that their games are really well made, and really well assembled, and really well instructed, with instructions. Now, I don't want to carry Fantasy Flight because the distribution level Canada is an absolute nightmare. Before, there was no exclusivity. Before, there was several companies, distribution companies in Canada, one on the east, two on the East Coast, and two on the West Coast, that you could deal with and potentially get your product in. Now, they gave this exclusivity to a company in Quebec. Now, here's the problem. We are having a nightmare, and there's a lot of stores coming on board now. We're going to get a petition going, and we're going to start circulating this petition to get to let Fantasy Flight down in the U.S. understand that we're having nothing but a nightmare of a problem dealing with these people, and just not having products in stock, not shipping out in time, or closing for lunch. You know, people live on the West Coast, so we call their, oh, we're closed for lunch for a couple hours. Call back after. What a job, eh? Lunch. So, things like that, but there's a lot of things, a lot of problems. So, I got into a problem with them, because they said I was selling something below the cost. So, I spoke to somebody there, and I said, you know what, guys? I'm going to put something on promotion at cost to get people in, because I'm a new store. Oh, no problem, Mike, you could do that. I'm going to put a note here. No problem. Then I get a call from someone else in the company complaining that if I don't raise my price, which is collusion, that they're going to cut me off. So guess what? They cut me off. I called back a few days ago, because I want to start getting ready for Christmas to get games from them to sell. And apparently the salesperson told me that they're not allowed to sell to me. So I'm cut off. After all the years of business I've given them, and all the stress of calling those people. It was so bad that I got another employee to deal with them when I was over in Vancouver in my big shop. I would say, you call him. Oh, Mike is just weird. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Whatever. If he doesn't get along with somebody. After 2 orders with these people, they're like, okay, yeah, Mike's not weird. Oh, we thought Mike was weird, but yeah, I get it. And then the guy that bought my business from me, who knows the business really well, is doing really well with the store, by the way. He's, said the same thing. I could get in with these guys. It's like, oh, it's a nightmare. Now he's dealing with them. It's like, what a nightmare to deal with these people. So all I'm asking is for Fantasy Flight to create a proper distribution level. Maybe put something in the West Coast of Canada and other distribution level, distributor, and take off the exclusivity You can keep the map pricing as long as some of us like get permission like I did. I got permission to sell something at a certain price, and then somebody else calls me. But here's the deal now. Now people are coming in from other cities here because they know I have board games in stock. I got lots of board games in stock. Now we are creating meetings with other store owners via Skype and via chat things. So if somebody comes in for a specific Fantasy Flight game, we will just avert them to other games automatically if we don't have it. If we don't have that specific Fantasy Flight game in stock, we just avert them to other games. So that's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to work going forward now. And that's what we've been doing. And a lot of other stores they just don't want to deal with it. They want a petition. They want to get a petition going. And I don't even carry the Star Wars game anymore. The Fantasy Flight. I have it up there on clearance. I got 2 little things. I sold all my ships at cost. I got rid of them. And I don't want to carry anything anymore. I don't even have the Star Wars RPGs anymore here. People come in and ask for them. And I'm like, nope. You got to drive 3 hours to Vancouver to buy it if you want to buy it. If you live in the interior, I'm pretty much one of the major board game sellers here in the interior, and people are really upset that they have to drive way out of the way to support another brick and mortar. So, anyways, guys, I just wanted you guys to know that. That's just my rant. They want to cut me off. That's fantastic. I'm not gonna go down without a fight. You know what I'm saying? And if they want to get lawyers and stuff, hey, I would love to roll this around in court and make a big stink about it. I would love to. I would love to. I'll give you all my lawyer's information to send it right there because he already knows about what's happening. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I would love to know what you guys would do about something like this. Is Fantasy Flight a big deal in my store? It is. But it's been fizzling out, so people don't come anymore for specific games that are made by Fantasy Flight anymore to my store. So now they know they have to really go out of their way. They come out of their way 45 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour from their town to here because they don't want to go all the way down to Vancouver to pick up Fantasy Flight products. A lot of places don't want to deal with them. A lot of places don't want to deal with this distribution company in Canada. It's not Fantasy Flight. I love Fantasy Flight. It's the distribution. Fantasy Flight, fix your distribution. Please, in Canada. I am begging you. Thank you.